Hey guys, and welcome back to my Plan of Perfection. This is Nikita, and today I'm going to be memory planning the first week of April in my Wonton in a Million A5 wide planner. Right, so I watched Rapunzel this week, so of course it's got to be a Rapunzel theme. I have pulled some date dots, and these are from Philo Fabulous, who unfortunately is no longer trading. So this is called Pink Princess from Laura's Sticker Co. Not sure if this shop still does this kit, but I'm guessing you can kind of see I've added a bunch of foil. I think most of it's from Wendy Prints and Florina Papershire. Trying to think where the other bits are from, but yeah. So we get 8 full boxes, and then we get some script headers, glitter headers, patterned headers, checklists, icons, work stickers. We get the heart checklist boxes. We get some functional boxes. We've got flags, date dots, washi. Oh, that hair washi is absolutely adorable. And then we've got some day covers, habit trackers, bill dues, some deco, weekend banner. I love that you've got the new releases and Happy Mail from that shop specifically. I think that's very cute. And then I had one random foiled box, the one that is on Rapunzel, that matches these bottom washi overlays. So I thought, you know what, let's use it up. I'm in a use it up kind of mood. I do have I don't even know what it is. I got it in a D-stash, but it's like the Rapunzel washi tape from Simply Gilded. I do have, let's see if I can find it. I'm sure I've got it swatched in here. I was swatching all my washi tapes. Oh, there we go. So that's it all swatched, and it's very pretty. I do want to do a flip of this, guys. I am going to get to it, I think. And of course, I have my planner from that week. And I did want to kind of show this on camera, just because this is obviously undecorated. I literally filled it in pencil. It was a really bad week. It was the week after my mum passed. And I didn't want to do my planner, so I just... yeah, pencil it was. I didn't care, but I thought I'm going to want to memory plan later on, which of course I do. So I kept that week. Right, and I've just looked, and I'm going to kick myself a little bit. Oh, I've just remembered. Okay. So I put a little sticky note on the week, and I put use a Rapunzel kit, and I watched it with my mum years ago for the first time at my flat. So this, I mean, totally irrelevant information, but my marriage had recently broken down, and I hadn't watched the new Tangled film, and my mum come and stayed with me at my flat. I was really down, and obviously my marriage had broken down. And my mum had come to stay with me to cheer me up and all that kind of stuff. And we watched this film. So I remember now I watched it just kind of, yeah, in a nice memory of my mum, I guess. So that, yeah, I'm glad. I kind of want to put that somewhere. I might find somewhere to put that in the spread, just even if I just stick it in here. Just to, yeah, just to keep it there, just to remind me why I chose this stuff for this week. Oh, that's caught me off guard a little bit, not gonna lie. But yeah, I was gonna say, I just could kick myself because I'd pulled this kit to use, and obviously I'd forgotten because I've just done another cherry blossom theme. But it's okay, I'll use it next year or something. But yeah, I'm all over the place. I'm thinking, my mind's here, there and everywhere. Right, so let's stay on track. I think I'm going to use, I really like the flower washi. So I'm going to put that at the bottom. Oh, I hate it when the kits do this. It always tricks me. Right. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to have room for another tape. But how is everyone? I hope you're all well. I hope you're all having a lovely week. Been a hard week again. I'm filming this on the 21st, which is Friday. And yeah, it's just been here, there and everywhere. I did put it on my Instagram and I wasn't sure if I was going to talk about it on my YouTube channel, because I honestly feel like every time I come on to talk to you guys, it's literally, just, there's always something bad happening. But it's been a year from hell, because I don't know if any of you may be aware, you may not if you've watched my videos, but my dog that I've had, Phoebe, for 13 years, there was something going on. She was having fits and stuff, and I could have done a bunch of tests and looked into it all, but I didn't want to put her through it because she got like a grade 3 heart murmur, and the rest of it. But she basically on Sunday just gone. Is that gonna go across? Yeah. She had, they call them a cluster of fits, and she just didn't come back from it. It was really bad. It was horrible for her, and I made a promise that if that happened to her again, I wasn't gonna make her suffer. And yeah, I was gonna, in my eyes, I was gonna do right by her and have her put to sleep, and it's been awful. It's been awful. I've got no dogs left now, and I've always had dogs since I was like 5, and I just feel like I've lost my best friend. I just feel like I've lost so much, and it just, you know what, it doesn't feel fair. I'm sure there's people that are a lot worse off. That foil looks very pretty though. Yeah, I'm sure there's people a lot worse off and stuff. It's just shit. Like, she was like my comfort, you know. She was my little best friend, and I think what annoyed me, I guess is the right word. But it annoyed me is that she was doing better. She'd had no fits. She was doing really well on the medication. Honourable message mention for my leopard print tweezers. Right, we are on the 1st. Yeah, she was doing really well on her meds and stuff, and then on Sunday, I don't know, I woke up about 4:30, 5, and I was just sat with her because she just, it sounds really silly, but you can kind of feel them coming on, like, have just by the way she behaves, I guess. That's probably a telltale sign. And I think she had her first one at like 5:30. And I was like, right, okay, she's had a fit. The vet said she might have fits on this medication. At this point now, she'd been on it for nearly 2 months. So, and she'd had, like, it wasn't even a fit. It felt like the start of a fit, but it didn't quite materialise. These date covers are really pretty though. Yeah, she'd had this fit, and I thought, okay, not ideal. I'm going to push these down a bit as well. They're a bit wider than I'm used to. It's not ideal, but again, the vet says to expect her to have fits. So she had this fit, and I was like, okay, keep an eye on that kind of thing. So I sat with her, and she'd come back round and she was fine. She'd had a drink and all the rest of it. So I said to Paul, you go back to sleep. why have I put that one a bit higher than the others? Yeah, I said, you go back to sleep and I'll sit with her just to, like, make sure she's okay, really. And then she'd been okay for about an hour, and I kind of felt myself dozing back to sleep as well. And she was the cutest thing. She'd like, the fits would tire her out, and she passed out, snuggled into me. So we were kind of like, I'd have her and she'd like be in my arms, like a baby. But she seemed okay. So I was kind of half and half. And then I think it was about an hour and 15 minutes between fits. She had another one. And at this point she used to have her meds every 12 hours. And I cannot stick a sticker down straight. And at this point, I think it was like a medicine was due in an hour or so. And I said to Paul, I'm going to give her her meds an hour early just to see, like, if it helps any. But it didn't. And to be honest, she just had, like, what I think it was 1 or 2 more. And we just says we need to ring the vets. This isn't okay for her. It's just she doesn't deserve it, you know. So we rang the vets. It was awful because the vet cried. Obviously the vet's been treating her. I'm going to use this as a header. I think it's very pretty. Yeah, the vet had been treating her, and like she said, she'd said though if this medication didn't work, that it was probably a brain tumour from her, I guess, expertise. So probably a brain tumour that got her. I guess we'll never know, but I wasn't willing to put her through all the tests. And the tests were coming up, like, I think we worked it out with the vet, and we were looking at, like, I think it was like between 6 and 8 grand. And I said to the vet, as much as I love her, there is no way I can justify that kind of money unless you can fix her, like, definitely fix her. Like I said to, like, the vet, like, if she's got a brain tumour and all that, like, there's just no way, there's no way they can say, oh, we're definitely going to fix them. And I didn't. This, I need to change the blade on this. It's really blunt. But yeah, I didn't want to put her through it all because she was having blood tests every month and it was just a mess. It was an absolute mess for her. Right, that looks very pretty. But yeah, so she's being cremated. I'm waiting to get her ashes back. And it was awful. It was awful, guys. She just... I'm just getting my 4 boxes. I think I'm going to put Rapunzel in the middle. Yeah, she wasn't there. I don't know, that sounds silly, but she just wasn't there. I'm just wondering how I want to spread this foil out now. There is a double box. I'm going to probably put that on the weekend. Yeah, she was tired and she was just kind of looking into space, I guess. And when, to be fair, Paul was holding her and she didn't cry for me, but she was looking for me and she was only settling when she was in my arms. I'm going to put Thinking of putting the flowers there. So apart from that, that was the only like kind of sign she showed that she was there. But as soon as we took her in, the vet kind of took one look at her and basically said, it's time to call it. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do it. I'm going to put the frying pan up here. I'm just gonna, oops, why did I do that? Why did I do that? I am a dipstick. Okay, that's a bit better. I'm gonna put Rapunzel's dress in the middle. But yeah, it's been very sad. Been very lonely. But I guess I just need to take some time to grieve. And I was saying to Paul, it's just been one thing after another. And now it feels like there's nothing. Obviously, my mum was poorly and all the rest of it. So I'm just gonna, I think, take time to grieve and try and stay a little bit busy. That's pretty. That's very pretty, isn't it? I love all the gold foil. Yeah, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm in no rush for another dog or anything else. I just wanna, yeah, mourn my Phoebe, mourn everything else, and do that. I'm gonna add the bottom washi last, I think. It's like I'm looking at these headers and I'm thinking, do I want to use them? But I don't. And I'm gonna use what I want to use. Alright, so let's get the boxes. And let's zoom in on Monday. So, I say that and I need a header straight away. I'm going to use this one. And it's just to say hello to the month. Hello, April. Very cute. And then we had a birthday. It was Paul's cousin, one of the kids. It was Aaron's, I think, 10th birthday. I'm trying to think what we got him. I think we got him a t-shirt. I know it was some kind of gaming t-shirt. So I'll just put birthday and then just his name in the box. Whoops, I do that every time we record. I'm just going to grab my planner because it's not next to me and I'm like looking right over. Right, and then it was a relaxation day apparently. Let's use the yellow box. I am sorry for going on, guys. I don't mean to be that person that's like, you know. I'm hoping I'm going to come with some good news soon. Hoping and praying. And I played some Animal Crossing. So, how many times did I play Animal Crossing this week? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. I'm just thinking what I can maybe use. Because I'm thinking of getting one of the checklists and cutting it down. Or I could use the headers. I think I choose these. Oh, I don't want to use the blue though. Let's start from, work our way up. I feel like at this point I've been playing it that much in my memory planner. I should know what these stickers mean, so I'm just gonna put the sticker down. And that should be obvious to me. If it's not, then tough. Right, and then I want a flag. I'm going to put it there. And then I've got a little gold script that says laundry. And then I'm guessing I did some meal planning. Let's do the pink one. I really like that reverse. That's really cute. I've never seen that, I don't think. Looking at the pink box next to the pink script and thinking, I shouldn't have put that there, but oh well. All right. So we've got the meal planning and then apparently more Animal Crossing. So I definitely don't want to do a pink header again. So that blue one's going to come in handy. And then I'll put my Animal Crossing sticker down. Is that straight? That doesn't look straight to me. Okay. Them are the tulips from Animal Crossing, and I was so excited to see that they were on the, what do you call it? On the Animal Crossing sheet from Papershire, although she doesn't do them anymore. But I was very happy to see them because that's what I had on my island. Right, gonna do another flag. And then just mark that I had a bath. And I'm gonna turn that flag around. I know I've done it up there, but I'm gonna do it different for this part. Okay, cute. And then what did I do? TikTok with Paul. I'm just trying to decide what colour box I want. So I've got oh god, it's gonna have to be pink. I mean, I'm not too worried about gaps because I have plenty of washi to fill it in. So that's fine. Okay, I like that. And then moving on to Wednesday, Paul had a job interview. This was around the time he'd been made redundant and obviously looking for work. So I am gonna trim one of these boxes and I'm gonna be a rebel and freehand it. Don't do that at home though. This knife's really blunt though. So, which way do I want to do this? If I have that there, yeah, that way. And I do have just a little bowl paper clip off like a Papershire sampler. So that'll do. And then apparently Animal Crossing is my coping mechanism. But I already knew that. I always remember when I first started playing it, Paul got it me for my birthday. He got me a Switch and Animal Crossing. And it was my obsession. And now, anytime anything bad happens, it just helps me forget and I pick it up and play it and it's all good. Well, not all good, but it's a good distraction. Right, so there's Tom Nook. And then, what did we do? We went to John's. I always joke to Paul's mum that the only place he texts me is his uncle's. I'm not wrong though, but it's fine. It doesn't bother me. I like going there. I like going and seeing the kids and stuff. So I literally said it yesterday actually, because we had to pop to John's. I can't remember what we had to pop there for, but we had to go there. Not that we need a reason. And I says it's like with celebrities, because we pulled up and the kids start screaming, Nick and Paul are here, Nick and Paul are here, or Paul and Nick, whichever way around they say it. And yeah, definitely celebrities when we pull up there. But it's adorable. I'm just thinking, I'm not filled out. Do you know what? Let's use a big box. Let's do a blue one. But yeah, it was really funny because we went and I'd got to get my prescription from Boots, and it's on like a retail park. And George is 8 and it's John's youngest. And Paul said to me, are you ready? And I says, yeah. And George says, where are you going? And Paul says, we've got to go and get Nikki's prescription and then we're going to go home. And George was like, well, I'm going to go and ask my mum if I can come with you to Boots. And Paul was like, I didn't invite you. And he was like, I'm asking my mum. And he just, off he went, and his mum was upstairs and he shouted, he went up to his mum and his mum says, like, obviously, if Paul and Nikki say it's okay, then you can go. And he just invited himself, which, oh no, we'd got a birthday. Which, it did make me laugh. So they ended up coming with us, John and George, to get my prescription, and we went to a couple of other shops to get a few bits. But it just makes me laugh. Like, the kids, they're just so cute. Right, we had another birthday, and it was Wayne's, who is nicknamed Wendy. And he was 14, but his favourite colour's pink, so I've done him a pink box. So what it is when I first met him, for whatever reason, he thought my name was Katrina. And it started a joke that Paul had got another girlfriend called Katrina. And he'd always call me Katrina, messing about. I'm going to put a little house sticker there because I went to see my sister that day as well. Yeah, so where am I? I forgot. Nat and Chris's. Oh yeah, I had to have an eye test this day and I could not see. But yeah, what was I saying? I forgot. Is it going to come back to me? I think I was on about Wayne, wasn't I? But yeah, so in retaliation, I joked and called him Wendy. So now it's just a standard jar. Calm Katrina is Wendy. All's good. Right. So, yeah, I had my diabetic eye screening and they put these drops in and you cannot see for love nor money. So I couldn't see this day. And then what did we do? Thursday. Oh yeah, I remember this. So it's at the Asda, the eye test is. But it was coming up to Lola's birthday. And oh, do you know what's the cutest thing? I don't know if it, do you know what? I'm sure people have heard me mention Bobby before. But it was his first birthday after my mum had passed. And he was like, they always went off on all the kids' stuff and that. And he says, I don't know what am I meant to do about Lala's birthday. I says, don't worry. So he gave me the money, what he wanted to spend. And while we was at Asda, I got a load of stuff for her off him. Do you know what? I got a lot for the money. Where am we? I'm just looking. So we went John's and Costco. So we're going to get that on one box, I think, or we're going to try. Yeah. Yeah, for like, I think he gave me £100 to spend on her. And I got her a bunch of toys, bunch of craft stuff, a load of outfits. I think I got her 2 sets of pyjamas. And then it was like a pack of 3. You could get like shorts and t-shirt to match. And I think they were Lilo and Stitch. Or Bluey, one or the other. Okay, that's cute. But that needs straightening. But yeah, so I didn't do bed on that day. I mean, I did it half blind, but I was like, I said to Paul, I need to be quick because I'm not going to be able to see in a little while. So we got them, but we got them, and that was the main thing. So moving on to, why have I done this? I've just noticed. Do you know what, you guys, you must know when I'm struggling, because I always do this when I'm struggling. Brain fog, not brain frog, is a real thing. Not gonna lie, if that had stuck there, I'd have put Sunday's plans and I'd have put Friday's plans. I watched, I think it was Talks from the Heart, here on YouTube, and I think she put, like, I think it was like a St. Patrick's Day kit on Valentine's Day, and she's like, do you know what? I'm going to switch the kits around and it's just going to be what it'll be. So she got Valentine's Day on St. Patrick's and St. Patrick's on Valentine's Day, and do you know what? I respect that. Right, so my days, I'm sorry to whoever that made crazy. Please accept my apologies. Right, back to regular recording. Right, so, oh yeah. So we went to Costco on the Thursday and I was fuming, right? Because, let's see what colour do I want to do up here. Let's do yellow. John was in Costco and he was humming and ahhing over a TV. And to be fair, it was a good deal. And he was like, oh no, I don't want it. I'm going to look elsewhere. And I said to him, I mean, fair enough, I was joking. And I said to him, do not ask us to come back to Costco tomorrow when you say you want that TV. Because I know what he's like. And apparently we went to John's afterwards. And he was like, no, I'm going to look online. And he knew I was joking anyway. And then later on the Thursday night, Paul got a text. Will you take me to Costco for that telly? So we ended up going back. To be fair, he ran in and got the telly. And do you know what? I cannot... He's helped us with stuff in the past, so it's not like Oh, I've put that the wrong way around. Do you know what? Let's move you. FYI, if she still uses this paper, it's very forgiving. It's a nice paper. But yeah, so we don't mind really. It was just funny because I knew, me and Paul, we knew he was going to ask us to take him the next day. And apparently I was back to my regular Animal Crossing binging. Not sure how I feel about these tweezers yet. I need like the proper long planning ones that I see everywhere, but I never buy. That peach just reminds me of a bum. But yeah, so if you've played Animal Crossing, what was your fruit and flowers and stuff? So on my first island, I was thinking about this the other day. My airport was, oh, is she green? Yeah, green airport. My fruit was cherries and my flower were tulips. So what was everyone else's? Obviously, if you've played it. And then apparently it was more TikTok with Paul. And now I'm gonna do a bigger box just to take up the space, I think. And apparently also drop the sticker. But yeah, I always like to find that out about people's islands. On my second island, what was it I got? Oh, I'm trying to think, because I say my second island like I'm really bougie and got 2 switches. I don't. I basically claimed Paul's Animal Crossing because he doesn't play it anymore. And I've been like humming and ahhing about resetting. And I didn't want to because Tangi and Aurora are my favourite villagers, and I've got them since day 1 of the game when I started playing, and I'm just not willing to give them up. Yeah, so Paul said to me, you might as well go on mine because I don't use it. So I've kind of got like, on my original island, it's like a mushroom kind of I'd say like an autumnal fairy core vibe. Oh, I don't know where I want to put that. And then on my other one, it's like more of a farm, but like a pastel one. But yeah, what did I get? I can't remember what I got. I think I got windflowers for my flowers. My fruit was apples, and my airport's yellow, I think. I've got it written down. I wonder if I've got my notebook near me to see, because I have an Animal Crossing journal. Oh, my fruit was pears and my flowers were lilies, but my airport was yellow. And yeah. Right. I've been doing a lot of talking, haven't I, today? I'm very sorry. Just looked, I've been filming for 40 minutes. I'm hungry. It is, what time is it? 1 o'clock and I've not had my dinner yet. Had some cereal for my breakfast though. Alright, so I had a video call. Who did I have that with? With my little sister. And then more Animal Crossing. Because of... But we've been watching so much Supernatural. We've been watching it more or less every day, and I'm obsessed. Everyone was telling me that I'd be a Dean fan, and I think I'm coming to the end of season 2, so this could change if you've watched it. FYI, no spoilers. But I've really been enjoying I like Sam. And it's really confusing because it's two brothers. One's called Sam, one's called Dean. But Sam was in Gilmore Girls and played a character called Dean. So I keep calling him Dean, even though he's not Dean in that show. Right, what am I on? I want to keep my purple box for the film because I watched that on the Sunday. And this is just to mark that we had a fry up for tea. It's one of my favourite teas. But it's not good for you, is it? So you can't have it too often. But yeah, I'm enjoying him the most at the minute. Although Dean is very funny. But we'll see. We'll see how I feel. If I keep, well, I say if, obviously I'm going to keep watching it. So exciting to finally use one of these scripts. I got these in a D stash and it's like the Disney films in script. So I'm very excited to use this. And then last but not least is we watch TikTok. TikTok and Animal Crossing are obviously my coping mechanisms. Right. So let's do a little zoom out. That is for the pen. I'm not going to do, I was just thinking then I'm not going to do that yet because I want to do washi. I really kind of want to bring in one of these washi tapes, but I think I'm going to do the hair because it's just really cute. What I might do is get the other washi tapes and just use them as filler. Can we see? Yeah. I was getting ready then to fill it in, but I was like, oh, not finished. All right, and now that little annoying piece. A lot of shops do that. Is it for the Erin Condren? I was thinking about getting an Erin Condren next year, but we shall see. Still not decided on what I want to use next year yet. So yeah, I think I've got a couple of gaps. So let's use this one because this has got the seams and I quite like that. Do we have a washi card? Yeah. Whoops, I'll use this. My cute little, it's meant to be a bookmark, but I use it as a planner mark. Yeah, planner bookmark, I guess. From Kimmy Creates. She does a lot of pretty things. I'm not sure if this washi is too dark, but I want to use it. And it's Rapunzel, so it goes. That's what I'm saying. Well, that's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. Should I put some at the top? I think I'm gonna. Right, and I do have, where's that post-it? I don't want to forget about that if I can help it. yeah, I want to stick that in. I'm going to do that at the end. So guys, that's the spread before the pen. I'm going to go ahead and fill this in, and then I will be right back. Okay guys, so that's all filled in. Let's zoom out just a smidge. And can you kind of see the foil? But I'm really happy with how that spread's come out. I think it's beautiful. I am just going to give you, sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't, but just a quick flip of what's left in the kit. I could have tried to make this spread over a few a few different spreads, but I didn't want to. And I'm very happy with how that turned out. So what I'm going to do, I'll do this off camera. I'm just going to trim that down and stick it in my planner. But thank you so much for listening to me today, guys. I genuinely do appreciate it. I think I needed that little vent. So if I've not put you off, I feel like I'm saying that way too much lately. Please do consider subscribing, and it'd be yeah, it'd be amazing if you could give this video a thumbs up too. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.